myself clear, Steve. This is the biggest fight in mixed martial arts history. This is it right here.
Yeah. Two of the greatest meeting. Renzo coming out with a right roundhouse kick to the body. Sakuraba exchanging his own kicks. Oh, this could be a stand-up war, or this could be a ground war. It could go either way.
Renzo wants to make Sakuraba take him down. He wants to strike him and take him down. He feels if he tries to force the takedown, he's going to expend a lot of energy. So he's going to go in there, trade with Sakuraba. He feels like he can. He feels like he can box better than him. There he goes.
Okay, he's going in there swarming with punches. Good knee up the middle. Not a lot on it, but the fact is he's got Sakuraba in the corner. And Sakuraba taking his time, being patient. Now, Sakuraba, when he fought Royce Gracie, Renzo's cousin, was very, very patient because the fight was with no time limit. This fight, contrarily, is for 2 10-minute rounds. So he probably will be... Renzo pulls guard.
Exactly what Renzo wanted. Exactly. Now you hear the crowd cheering, but this is what Renzo wanted. Renzo wanted to force Sakuraba to take him down. Renzo wants to be in the guard.
Sakuraba defending well, trying to keep up and popping up. And Renzo with the up kick. Now that's a dangerous kick. And Renzo has knocked people out with that kick from the bottom.
And he says he drills it constantly.
Good low kick by Renzo. Sak pulled out a little bit, so it caught the foot rather than the shin.
I don't think you're going to see Renzo on his back playing the butt scoop. He's going to pop back up.
Renzo throwing another good right low kick.
Unlike Royce and Hoyler, Renzo has real, true stand-up skills that Sakuraba must respect.
Another good low kick by Renzo Gracie.
Renzo needs to watch that high round kick to the head.
Sakuraba does do strikes. Now there's another low kick. Now it's ironic that Sakuraba stopped Royce Gracie with low kicks, but Renzo is chopping away at Sak. Now Sak going with his low kick. Now Renzo is dangerous from this position, folks. Don't think that he's in a position of weakness here.
Yeah, like I said earlier, he drills the up kick. He actually showed it to Murillo Bustamante. Bustamante didn't really have that much faith in it, didn't drill it.
Sak with another good kick to the leg. Another hard kick to Renzo's leg.
He didn't, like I said, Bustamante didn't.
Another good kick by Sakuraba. Okay, now there's a little bit of a stalemate here. Now Sakuraba pressing the action. Renzo trying to stomp at the leg. Renzo back up. More action.
Smooth. That was smooth. He got up.
Yeah, as you were saying about the kick, he talked to Murillo Bustamante before he fought Jerry Bolander, Eddie.
Yeah, he didn't believe in it until he saw him knock out Oleg. And
Murillo didn't believe it.
Yeah, he didn't believe in it. Then he saw Renzo knock Oleg out.
Ooh. Oh, nice roundhouse kick, but it was blocked. It was blocked. And Renzo made a big deal about showing everybody that it was blocked. But they're coming in swinging bombs here, folks. Don't blink on this one. Good right hand by Sakuraba. I don't know that Sakuraba should try and kickbox it. Now Renzo shoots in for the single. Sakuraba underhooks, and Renzo gets out without eating a knee.
These guys are throwing down, trading.
Man, this is a fast action fight. So far, Renzo may have had the upper hand, landed more strikes, more low kicks.
Sakuraba is fighting more aggressive than I've seen in any of his fights. He's coming forward using his hands. He's really not known for his hands.
Okay, so both men have their right knees taped up. Maybe from previous injuries, or maybe just good left round. Nice chipping right hand by Sakuraba. He's got to keep his hands up because Sak will throw bombs. Nice right low kick by Sakuraba. It's turning into a kickboxing war, and I didn't have much on it.
It's like Sakuraba's going to try to chop Renzo down. Renzo's got a tie kick of his own.
Now, Renzo has got to make sure not to shoot as well, because Renzo does come in pumped up and try and get aggressive sometimes in the early part of the fight, and he can fade sometimes midway to late through the fight. Sakuraba pacing himself, kind of waiting for Renzo to dictate the action, of which he has been so far. But Sakuraba has switched to southpaw position with the right foot in front. Renzo shooting in, Sakuraba trying the knee. Sakuraba going for another low kick.
Great fight so far.
A lot of strategy coming into play right now. Renzo realizing that Sakuraba is not just going to get knocked out real quick. 5 minutes into the round, halfway through. Trying to outfox each other here, trying to outfake each other. Who will make the first move? Who will make the first mistake?
Sakuraba being the aggressor, backing Renzo up.
Oh, good. Low kick by Sakuraba. Both men exchanging punches, none of them landing. Renzo coming back with a nice low kick of his own. Those roundhouse kicks will take their toll later in the fight because you kicking a guy enough in the leg, it's harder for him to shoot. It's hard for him to have mobility later on.
I tell you, Steve, I'm impressed with Renzo's stand-up. Are you?
Yeah, I really am, because Renzo has really boxed and kickboxed well. He's missing wildly sometimes, like he just did there. But the fact is, he's pressing the action. He's low kicking well. His hands are okay, but his kicks are the ticket. Sakuraba has landed some good counter shots. I don't think we're going to see the back kick, because in order to throw a back kick, you have to wait till the opponent slows down just a bit. And Renzo is all wound up in this fight.
I have a strange feeling that we're not going to see too much groundwork today.
Could be. Or if we do see it, we will see it later in this round or in the second round. Okay, they're locked up on the referee may tell them to get busy here. Sakuraba not worried about a takedown. He's got a real good wrestling base, and he trained with one of the greatest wrestling coaches in Japan, Mr. Ota, who was a silver medalist in wrestling in the Olympics. So he's got a real good wrestling foundation.
Renzo's coach telling him to back up and throw the right hook. I think he's content with just holding on right here.
He's just going to wait for somebody to make a move, but I wouldn't be surprised if somebody stepped back and exploded with punches, much the same way Ken Shamrock was doing earlier. It's the waiting game, folks. We have to be careful with that knee straight at the middle, because we don't want to accidentally hit the groin.
I wouldn't be surprised if the referee broke it up and moved into the center of the ring.
Yeah, because there is no action right now. The referee, okay, he's bouncing the rope. Both men are playing the waiting game. There's Renzo Gracie, fresh off his spectacular victory over Kendo Kaishin. Sakuraba could basically be throwing the right hand to the body to loosen Renzo up, but they know about pacing. But this isn't an unlimited time limit fight. They should get busy, and there he goes, just as you said, Eddie. Break him up, let him stand up.
I think that's an advantage for Sakuraba, definitely.
I think so too. Sakuraba goes to the body with the left roundhouse kick. Renzo blocks the kick, but still it digs in under the arm.
Renzo needs to watch those leg kicks, especially the ones to the head. Sakuraba has powerful kicks, including the spinning back kick.
I wonder if we'll see that today. Because Renzo is an orthodox stand-up fighter, meaning the left foot is in front, it would be the right back kick that would be the effective weapon. Renzo coming with that left hook, and a good low kick by Renzo Gracie. You can hear the smack all the way through this stadium.
Renzo's strikes are impressive.
It's those kicks that are impressing me. His hands tend to miss a little bit. Going for the high kick, that's, it would be hard to catch Sakuraba with a high kick, but still, why not go for it? Keep the match going. It looks good to a judge. Now,
nice.
Sakuraba's got his hands down, not a wise move. He's basically almost giving Renzo Gracie a free punch to the chin. I don't know that Sakuraba is a good enough boxer to be able to slip all those punches. Sakuraba's got a very strange stand-up style, very elusive, and he doesn't telegraph his moves. Oh, he's going to go for a double Mongolian chop over the top. Look at that.
Sakuraba getting fancy here.
Now, when Sakuraba does that, Renzo should double the jab and come over the right hand. Sakuraba coming in with a left roundhouse kick and the right hand over the top. Not a lot of power on those shots, but nonetheless do score points. This is going to be a hard round to score. I think that Renzo's been aggressive. Oh, good low kick by Sakuraba. He does that off of the switch because it's from his lead leg, which is the right leg.
Powerful kicks. Those could add up and take their toll later in the fight.
Yeah. Renzo's keeping that right hand up. Renzo coming and charging in, but he's dropping his hands when he comes charging in. Sakuraba dipping to the right and throwing the left hand over the top and nothing on it. Sakuraba. And there we go, end of round one. End of round one, folks.
That round's a little too close to call, but I have to go with Renzo in that round. He was more the aggressor.
I would have to agree with you on that because he was the aggressor. Sakuraba did damage with the low kicks, and he also did damage when Renzo was on his back momentarily. But Renzo was the better kicker in that round to the leg.
I think Renzo worked harder. Here's the replay.
Okay. And there's the roundhouse kick, which was blocked, fortunately, for Renzo, but he did go high with that. And here's another replay of it was a high kick, but it was blocked by Renzo. But still, it's an offensive move. It looks good to a judge. And here, Sakuraba fakes the high kick and throws the right low kick and catches Renzo. Interesting that we didn't see any of, another low kick by Sakuraba. If that was a switch low kick, not a lot of power in that. Interesting, they didn't show any of Renzo Gracie's offense because he had some significant offense in that first round.
I think Sakuraba definitely landed the harder kicks. Renzo was just a little busier. It could have went either way.
You know, I would hate to be a judge right now because that was a close round. Renzo missed many of the punches he threw, but his kicks, predominantly all of them, landed. And Sakuraba used a lot of fakes, landed a couple punches, but landed some great kicks. I hate to rule fights or rounds a draw, but that was close to a draw. Although I got to lean a little bit towards Renzo. I just do, just for the aggression.
I'm impressed with Sakuraba's ability to keep the fight up. The fight went down briefly, but he stood right up, backed up, landed a couple kicks.
You know, their stand-up styles are so different. Renzo's got his hands up and Sakuraba's got his hands down, but they don't land punches to each other's head. Here we go, round two, folks. And this will be the final round unless they fight to a draw, at which time we will get to a 5-minute overtime in that case. Sakuraba right foot forward. Renzo Gracie left foot forward. Renzo shooting in. Oh, nice spin around. Takedown by Sakuraba. Sakuraba chopping away. Oh, he faked the jump, folks. Sakuraba will jump through the air, but he faked the jump and he didn't do much. But he's side kick and punch over the top. You don't know what this man is going to do.
Amazing, absolutely amazing.
The one thing I like about Sakuraba is he is one of the most creative mixed martial artists. And he will coin moves in his fights. He will do a move before anybody else does it, and then the whole rest of the world will copy his moves.
Definitely relies on trickery. You think he's going up for the stomp, and he comes in with a side kick.
Well, he's got to watch out for those kicks going straight up. Oh, a back kick to the leg? My God. Now, I've never seen that one before. You know, that's shades of K1 great Andy Hoog, who used to throw back kicks to the leg.
Maybe he's paying a little tribute to Andy Hoog.
Yeah, Andy Hoog passed away several days ago. God rest his soul. Superstar from Switzerland, K1 fighter extraordinaire. Sakuraba on top, Renzo down on the bottom, eating a few kicks. And Sakuraba going to grab those feet much the same way he did with Vitor Belfort. And there's that up kick. Oh, he's got to be careful of that. Good low kick by Sakuraba. That was a punishing kick to the thigh of Renzo Gracie.
Seems like this is Sakuraba's game plan. He's taken Renzo down a couple times, and then he backs up to get in this position. He wants this position.
Yeah.
When in his previous fights, it just kind of ended up in this position, and he kind of took advantage of it. Now, this is his strategy. Take the fighter down, back up.
Oh, cartwheel! He almost got the leg. Renzo pushed up. Oh, my God. What will happen in this fight? We don't know. Anything can happen. With Sakuraba, he just comes through with some of the craziest moves.
I'd like to see another one of those. That was nice.
Another low kick. You know, Sakuraba's got this round so far. He's in control. Renzo back up. And Sakuraba comes in. Renzo goes over the top of the right hand. Most punches missing. Much more spirited round this time than the first round, although the first round they were picking a lot at each other. Like Renzo coming in, lunging in with the right hand.
There he goes. He's going to back out.
Pulling
He's going to back out and Try to attack the legs again.
He's got a half a butterfly guard. I don't think he's going to try and sweep Sakuraba. Sakuraba passing the guard without any offense from Renzo Gracie.
I don't think it's going to happen. It's not going to happen. He's going to back out here. I hope I'm wrong. I'd like to see a little ground action.
Well, people who want to see ground action will say that a man who stands up is afraid to go to the ground, but then the reverse could be true, that the man who wants the ground action is afraid to stand up. But in this case, we know both guys aren't afraid to stand up.
Here we go.
Oh, Sakuraba trying for an axe kick over the top.
Full guard.
Falling down into the guard.
Renzo's going to hold his head down here. He's not going to let him stand up.
There's Matsui and Takada, famous pro wrestler, in the corner of Sakuraba.
He's not going to let go of that head, trust me.
Yeah, a bit of a stalemate here. I don't know that...
Don't be surprised if he works an armbar for. He's scooting the hips out. Sakuraba's smart.
Yeah, Sakuraba is really well aware of the armbar. He's got a great armbar of his own.
He's scooting the hips out again. Sakuraba's going to readjust. There we go.
Every time he moves his hips to the left, Sakuraba goes counterclockwise himself.
There he goes.
So he's countering that move. A little bit of a chess match here, slowing down of the fight, turning it into a classic ground battle. Neither man in a negative position right here. Renzo possibly in a good position to apply, as Eddie said, the armbar, or if he goes up high with the legs, the triangle. But I doubt Sakuraba's going to get triangled.
There's a lot of sweat here.
Sweat makes it real difficult to get those submissions.
There's possibility here of an arm triangle. He has it set up. If Sakuraba has his left arm on the other side of Renzo's head, he can be in trouble. But I think he's a little too smart for that.
Well, if Renzo keeps scooting, then that'll show action. But if they do sit in this position for too long, it may leave the referee with the unfortunate task of possibly restarting them standing. Because right now, Renzo is just basically hanging on. He's trying to scoot those legs up high.
Just might be too sweaty to pull off an armbar or triangle. Too sweaty. That's why what Ensign did, coming in with pants, that's why I think that was a smart move.
Yeah. Yeah, it was his only shot, really. And it didn't work, as we saw, but still, nonetheless. With the sweat being a factor, and Renzo now, he's not holding the hand up.
He's holding his arms. Looks like he's going to go for it.
But he doesn't want Sakuraba to do the Mongolian chop or the Shiwu chop. And Sakuraba back up.
Here we go again.
4
minutes to go.
Sakuraba almost going back into the guard. And there's the low kick by Sakuraba. Sakuraba dancing out of harm's way. Doesn't want to catch an up kick. That could put Renzo Gracie. Renzo Gracie is fighting a little bit defensive right now. Sakuraba is pressing more of the action. Tough round to call. I would hate to see this fight go to the distance. Oh, Sakuraba basically just toying with him now. Not doing damage, but doing a psychological situation.
I could almost guarantee this fight will go into overtime.
It seems like it. Now, Renzo jumps up and Sakuraba goes in with a left hook, but it misses clearly. So here they are standing back up, folks. Possibly some more kickboxing out of these gentlemen.
This fight is too historic not to go to overtime. It's too close.
Low kick by Sakuraba, answered by the right hand by Renzo Gracie.
Good right hand.
Nice low kick. Sakuraba tries to shoot, and a knee and a right hand by Renzo Gracie. Putting him back. Oh, high kick by Sakuraba. It was blocked.
He needs to watch those high kicks.
Don't want to catch that high kick. Realistically, Sakuraba has never knocked someone out with a high kick. But, Sakuraba going for a single here. Going for a single leg, but gives it up. Renzo with that knee again.
Renzo's scoring.
Renzo's been working a lot of good Muay Thai, and those knees have been landing with some pretty solid effect. So Sakuraba's not hurt, but they're not real weak knees.
This fight is so close.
Oh, it's so close. This will definitely go to overtime unless something dramatic happens in the next
If the fight doesn't end, it will go in overtime. It's
Yeah.
too close.
Left hand,
This fight is
nothing on it.
Too big just to end it.
Renzo wants the box. Maybe he sees a weakness in Sakuraba's stand-up game. Oh, Sakuraba shoots. Gets the single leg off the ankle pick. And down into a loose cross. Renzo almost went for a leg there. See that? And back into Renzo's guard. Renzo scooting out. Sakuraba stacking up. Renzo pushing him back. Oh, just going to chamber that right kick.
Sakuraba was looking for it.
Yeah, he was. Oh. Hey, that was a nice move, but Sakuraba just gives him his back. Now, Renzo is a dangerous guy to give you back to, but he's working that side Kimura here.
Sakuraba loves that move.
The Kimura.
I don't think he's ever finished anybody that way. Maybe in his gym. The real time, real fight. I don't think it'll happen. Ooh, he's got his back. 1 minute. Renzo needs to make a move right now.
1 minute left. He needs to do something.
He needs to sink his hooks in right now. He needs to go for it.
Yeah. Okay, Renzo's on top, but Sakuraba is not in danger at all. Sakuraba, he would almost invite Renzo to try to hook the legs in because he want to go for the knee bar. Oh! What a great move by Sakuraba. He's got into a side control. Got a Kimura on Renzo Gracie.
Renzo's in danger here.
There's only 1 minute left. We don't want to have another Royal Gracie situation here, folks. What happened? Oh, was the round over? Did Renzo break his arm? He might have broke his arm.
I think his arm is broken.
He broke his arm with a spin around. Oh my God.
This is huge.
This